I'm Luke.
Hi, I'm Carl.
So, 3 of us decided to make a knife. Me,
Carl.
and Daniel Moss built a knife.
From Maker Central 2023, and here's the highlights of making it.
Last year and a half. Condensed into a quick video. Lots of detail. Hope you like it. If you do, give us a thumbs up.
And please subscribe.
Subscribes. Do all the makers stuff. You know. You get the idea. You get the idea.
Right, so it also occurred to me I didn't manage to find the footage of making the actual canister in the first place. So I thought I'd show you what actually is inside it. In this tub here is the remnants. Well, you can see this. These are the ball bearings that we used, which are 3mm and 5mm, 52-100, high carbon, high chromium steel balls. And there was 3,000 of one, 2,000 of the big ones. And there's maybe, I don't know, 100 balls left in there. And then we use stainless tube, which we'll stick in the forge, which we then stick in the forge, put in the forge, whatever you want to say. And then we scale it up like this, so it's all rough. Now, as anyone that's tried forge welding, stainless steel, it's a nightmare. And the chromium oxides that form this scale don't weld. So instead of messing about with whiteout and Tipex and putting sheets inside and all that, we just go to the scrapyard and get some stainless heavy wall tube, scale it up, perfect non-stick canister. 15N20 powder, which it's not actually 15N20, it's 1085, 1084 and 2% nickel mixed. This is like flour. Look at that beauty. And we use that to fill all the gaps. And then we plate the ends, sitting it inside, that way it doesn't squeeze out as easily. Lets you compact it down, not that it takes much compacting. Once you've vibrated this down inside it. And I'll just leave a little tiny pinhole in one corner to just ensure any gases that are in there do escape. And in one little clip in the footage, let's see if I can put that over for you here, but you can actually see the gas is being squished out through one of the very first blows of forging. And that takes us to the forging part, where we travel down to see Dan Moss and squash some stuff, basically. grinding shop. This is the rough forged blank. I'm just going to jump on the normal belt grinder, take some of the flats down, and then what we're going to do is line it on there, sit it on its flat face. I'll put a flat edge on the top, just so I've got a reference that edge for the spine, and then machine that, so we've got a set of parallel faces, and then I'll stick her on here, take some of these bellies out of it and stuff, so you probably won't see any of this bit, but I will get some of this bit. Enjoy.
Idiot over here has forgot to press record. So what you missed was some ass-nipping drilling, but if any of you have got machining experience, you will notice that this is an extremely long piece of swarf from a 5mm drill bit, and what you probably can't get into context on that camera is actually how stretchy this is. And normally you pull a normal piece of swarf like this size. I don't know if I can demonstrate that or not, probably not. That took some pulling for a little string. That's actually pretty tough stuff.
Hand faceted all the rest of this up to 320 grit, and the mating faces are up to 320 grit, and the nut is all up to 320 grit, so I can actually assemble it, and these faces have to be hand lapped. So I've got a surface plate, and then what I do is sit square up against that, and it's hand scraped each time. So now I can put that together and then shape the handle to a preliminary stage, and it's basically ready for the bevel and hand sanding. Face is faceted, and that is snug. That's a reflection, not light coming through. I know that's terrible photography.
Left side of the blade, it's a right-handed knife, and then there is our prodder with a fibre on the end connected to the battery charger. Here's there, on high, about 10 minutes, pokery doodle, she'll be etched. I'll try and zoom you in See if you can see it fizzing and bubbling. You might be able to, you might not. Right, so we've got the acid on the old stirring pot. Use these 3000 grits and it gets a wash under warm soapy water. I'll do that as many times as I need to bring the 800 grit finish back shiny and get the depth that we want. And then it'll go in a coffee bath overnight. Right, so it's been in the vat of acid, being in the vat. Being in the vat of acid. There we go. Get it out. And now it's in a neutralizer, which is bicarbonate soda.
Right. I think this is how most of it's gone. It's just been us laughing at each other, interspersed with little small bits of being serious and discussing what we need to do, and then back to having a great deal of laughter and fun again, I think, don't you? It's been wonderful. Right. Very gingerly, very carefully, the official handing over of this fantastic thing that we've both created.
I feel like I need to make you something extra sexy. Thank you very much. That's a gorgeous thing.
Even as a machinist, when it comes to tapping out them thin bits in there, and it was making all kinds of horrible noises, and it was making me squeal. And it needed Carl's
Squeaky bum moment.
More than squeaky bum moment. There was various little bits of poo came out.
It's awful. I'm never, ever making anything out of ball bearing canister Damascus ever again. It's the worst thing in the world.
He will, I promise, there'll be more.
I'll grind it. Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. Tapping and dyeing it and stuff. Oh man. Awful material.
Stressful experience.
It's horrendous.
I thought it went well. I mean, I didn't see any of this. I haven't seen any of it yet.
In the long run, it's come together well, but it has caused numerous little headaches along the way that with other materials wouldn't have happened. But in the same thing, I like the way it's come out, and I like the way it tells a story. It's very storytelling, and you can see how it's been spread and forged and pinched and squeezed and drawn down, and the whole thing is just, I like it. And I'm very proud of it.
You should be.
It's a wonderful thing. Definitely.
More to come. There will be more. He will be tapping ridiculous metals. Again, I guarantee it.
Right, that's it. Official, done, sorted.
He'd like you to like and
Do all
subscribe
that,
and all that
YouTubery stuff that
Yeah.
people do, but I think really this is what you want to see. This, not me officially telling you what to do. So if you like it, you'll hang about. If you don't, well, it's your loss, innit? Goodbye.